Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Bulldog Chronicles. Today we're visiting with head softball coach Nakeya Hall. How you doing today, Coach?
I'm doing well, Brandon. Thanks.
Coach, your first year on the Hill, first time as a head softball coach. Just give us your season preview.
Well, we look to compete well in the SWAC and as well as our non-conference schedule. I have a great group. We have great team chemistry. Everyone is bought into my program thus far, and we just look to make a little noise as the season progresses.
Coach, you mentioned the schedule. Talk about the schedule. What games are you looking forward to?
Well, you always look forward to your first game, and especially it'll be my first game as a head coach, and we happen to be playing South Carolina State University, the school that I just came from. So I look forward to that. Not making it a rival thing, but just to go back to Orangeburg, South Carolina, see some familiar faces, people that I've worked with, over the years, and it should be fun. But I look forward to that game, of course, and conference play. I just would like to see where we'll go as far as conference play.
How long were you at South Carolina State?
I was there 5 years as an assistant coach, but I played 4 years there. I've gotten 2 degrees from South Carolina State, so it's home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you not only coached there, but you played there as well.
Yes.
Okay. You also have local in-state rivals, Jacksonville State, obviously Alabama State in the Southwestern Athletic Conference. You have Tuskegee University visiting, and you have Austin Peay University visiting Huntsville before you get into conference action. Talk about playing some of these non-conference teams who are really tough in their own conferences or leagues.
Yeah, I understand that, and when I first completed the schedule, I wanted to make sure that it was competitive, and not only competitive, but I believe that we can really match up well against these teams now. I have a very solid team this year, so games that would more so be a blowout, they won't be this year, because we're very solid and very fundamental this year. So I think those games will really help prepare us for conference play. Okay.
And you mentioned the team. Talk about your returners.
I have a great group of returners in the pitching mound. In the pitching circle, I have Megan Gray, Anissa Britt, and Cassandra Brown. They will bring a lot of leadership to the team from the circle. Melanie Hill's a catcher. Nakeya Rembert plays third. She was a backup for years behind Jasmine Riley, so she's looking to make a little noise this year. Brianna Ziegler, she'll be our starting center fielder, and Raven Grubbs, she'll be back also to play some valuable time in the outfield. You
mentioned the returners. Talk about your newcomers.
My newcomers. Basically, all of my newcomers will be starting this year.
Okay.
So I have a very, very young team, but it's a great mixture. Well, we'll start at third base with Haley Moran Rowan. She's a great kid. She'll play some valuable time for us at third. My starting shortstop is also a freshman, Aaliyah Garth. She's from Decatur, Alabama, so she's really good. Ashley Gonzalez, she's will be our second baseman from Mesa, Arizona. She's a junior college transfer. Vidiana Ramos, she'll play first. Also have a lefty outfielder, Chelsea Ferguson, who'll do great for us. And our high energy young lady, Taya McInnes, she'll play catcher for us this season.
High energy. Why do you say high energy?
Oh, you have to meet her. Once you come to the first game, you'll know who Taya is. She just brings a lot of enthusiasm to the team. She's our spark plug. She's like our engine that keeps our car rolling.
All right, high energy. So we're looking for some positive things from the 2014 edition of Alabama A&M softball.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, Coach, we've heard about your team. We've heard about the schedule. Tell us about Nakeya Hall.
Well, I'm from a small town in California, Pittsburgh, California. That's the Bay Area, northern area of California. I completed my collegiate years playing softball at South Carolina State, and from there, I found that I wanted to do this forever. So now here I am, the coach now at Alabama A&M. But before, accepting this position, I had a few stints as assistant coach at Claflin University, Winston-Salem State University, and those jobs have prepared me for this position that I am in now.
Okay.
And I'm just very grateful for those opportunities that I was awarded.
Okay. Do you have you always aspired to be a head softball coach?
I have, for the most part, but I knew that it took some growing into. I didn't just want to jump in head first. So I am thankful for being an assistant coach, and I was an assistant coach for almost a decade. So it is my time, and I'm going to make the most of it, and I'm really excited about this opportunity.
Tell us about your love of the game.
This game I'm so passionate for. I couldn't picture myself doing anything else. I like to tell people that I can do a lot of things, whether it be playing, whether it be a clerical job, but I am a softball coach. I am a coach, and this is my love.
What position did you play?
I played shortstop, and I did a bit of the catching for South Carolina State University. But I was a utility player. I could play anywhere on the field, anywhere that I was needed.
Okay. And you also mentioned that you play professional slow pitch softball.
Yes. Well, I play for the SuperSonics. They're based out of Macon, Georgia. The team comprised of players from all over the United States. But I do is Class A softball. It's the highest level of slow pitch softball that there is to be played. And that's very competitive. And I always have a good time when I go out there and play.
Okay. Is this an all-women's league? Is this in a co-eds league? Or explain that for us.
SuperSonics is an all-women's team.
All-women's team, okay. So how long have you been playing that with them?
I've been playing with the SuperSonics for a few years now. I've been playing slow pitch softball since my collegiate days were over. You just never want to give up on your opportunities to play softball. So I've been with the SuperSonics now for a few years, and we have won a World Series ring.
So you play slow pitch softball, you coach collegiate softball. You mentioned to us about the love of the game of softball. How early in your life did you begin playing softball?
I've been playing softball since I was 5 years old.
5 years old.
And haven't looked back since then.
Okay. So you've played, I'm guessing that was the Little League or Pee Wee softball, and you moved on to recreational softball, which led you to school ball, which led to... How did you find your way from California to Orangeburg, South Carolina?
Well, I was heavily recruited as a high school student athlete, and just came down to deciding where I wanted to go. It was one of the hardest decisions that I had to make leaving California, but it was one of the best decisions that I've ever made. So I'm just excited about this opportunity, because I don't think I would have gotten it if I had chosen another route to go. Okay.
Well, Coach, we want to thank you for joining us on the Bulldog Chronicles. We want to wish you well during this upcoming 2014 season. We want to let everyone know your first home game will be February 18th at 1 o'clock p.m. That will be hosting Jacksonville State University right there at Lady Bulldog softball field on the campus of Alabama A&M University. We want everyone to come out, support Lady Bulldog softball, and always, Coach, go Bulldogs.
Thanks a lot, Brandon.